And so, and the mother, and we knew that
And I hope-
this issue was coming up this morning, and he showed up. And that's part of the goal, is to ensure that he appears, and he did, and to ensure the safety of the community. And I think that part of the finding will address the hearing. But I've been,
What do you want as far as the bond?
well, I'd like it to be at 2,500. And
Say,
Same already for 5,000.
okay, when I have this kind of issue, I always split the puppy. So I'll set it at 3,750. Okay? If there's still an issue, come back and we can talk.
yes.
But there has to be a sufficient so that he understands, right?
Well, and part of the discussion was, do you really get to that point of understanding if, for instance, the allegation, even underlying our case, is you call the police and say, come arrest me, I've got warrants, supposedly telling on yourself. But when you get here, I'd like to engage in a fight. And then they come and oblige him. I don't know that that's even resisting arrest. And so,
Well, it seems like to me that he's just trying to take off the whole time. He's trying to physically, or he's evading the entire time.
No, I think it's
When he
case two.
throws something at
That's
the
the felony
officer.
charge. I'm talking about our
Oh,
underlying.
our case. Okay, I'm sorry.
And I think probable cause had been heard before I even got appointed on that case. But I think even revisiting those facts, I've talked with the state at length over the course of settings. And my position is, if you invite someone to a fight and they say, sure, we'll engage in a fight,
If you want to set this for a formal probable cause hearing on the resisting, I'm happy to
well,
do
we
it.
may address it the same time we do the bond hearing on the same
Yeah,
case.
I'm
If
happy to
that's
do it.
appropriate.
Absolutely. I'm always willing to revisit probable cause,
Yeah,
always,
I know.
at any time, whenever. So just if you want to set it for 3 days, we can have a formal probable cause hearing on the resisting. I'm happy to do it. However, the fact is, we're still having issues with the same complaining witness. I now have to take more drastic action to ensure nothing happens in the future. So now what I'm going to do is I'm putting an ankle monitor on it and I'm barring him from going within 500 feet of where she lives or where she works.
Yes, Judge. Ankle monitor, just want to make sure it's ELM and not SCRAM.
Correct.
Acid fees be waived. Okay. I'll add.
How far do they
Judge-
live from each other, Alex? You know?
Do you have those in complex?
It was described as across the street, but when I spoke to the complainant, she said that they do not live across the street, that he was staying at a friend's house, but he told officers that she lives across the street.
So what I'm doing, Mr.